Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play King's Bounty Warriors of the North, Ice and Fire. Please do not wonder about the voice and the background noises from time to time. My son is sleeping on my shoulder. We've had a very exciting morning. Did a lot of exercise with him. He is now 8.5 months old, so we'll try standing and moving around on the floor, and we've got, I do not know how you call that in English. We have in the garden a schaukel, something where you can sit on and swing left and right, forward or backward we would say, and well, we'll be doing that for some time now. It was quite funny. So today we'll be going to free the elves. You definitely wrecked the swamp on ooze and rot, barbarian. You're right, that's where I came from. I have a question. Thousands of questions, and no one ever comes to me with answers. Listen, you're in charge of Darien right now, right? I'd like to discuss an issue concerning the Martian swamp with you. The lizard men need your permission to settle down there. Can you give them this permission? Are you out of your mind, Olaf? Terrible things happening here, and you want to discuss a territorial issue? What lizard men are these anyway? You see, there is a passage through an old crypt that leads from the swamps one distant island. The lizard men live there in the caves, but the climate does not suit to them. They would feel good in the swamps, though, but permission from an auditory figure is needed. And you are in charge here now. Besides, Gulliford was in the swamps before all these things took place. He was in the swamps? And what was he doing there? He stole an ancient artifact, the Stone of Souls, from the furious paladin, which drove the later insane. And after that, they said the end had appeared. Just think about those lizard men. They were strong warriors. You can help you if you need it. The Stone of Souls. Do you know what that is? It isn't an artifact used to improve particular evil, restless souls. It means that Gulliford obtained his power in the swamps. The furious paladin owns some powerful artifacts. The situation with this brook is slowly getting clearer. But we can't leave the paladin in this state, and we can't kill him either. Can you find a solution to the problem? If you can, I'll issue a temporary permit allowing the lizard men to settle down in the Martian swamp. They will have to sign the document, which makes them Amelie subjects. All right, I'll deliver it to them. Well, I think there's more. Thanks for the help. At one point in my youth I was an excellent combat magician, but I've long since moved to the desk. Work mathematical theory, fundamental concept, basic calculation, and impact assessment. Now just of all I remember is how to read main barriers. So what do you want to talk about? About Gulliford? Yes, Archmage. This Prince Consort had me walked around his little finger. I can't handle him alone. What would I do now? Let me think about it. So Gulliford tricked you into bringing him 3 of the most powerful artifacts in Andoria, and summoned a formidable huge army of undead. And now you come for me to advise. What can I say? There must be some way to stop the prince. Well, perhaps I can answer you. If you truly wish to rectify the situation and repair all the trouble you've caused, you have to stop Gulliford before he amassed an absolutely invincible army of undead, which the world have never seen. I'm afraid, though, that you will not be able to shoulder that burden alone, hero, though you might be. My advice is to join forces with the elves. Among them are many great warriors. The elves? All Alania is overrun with them, and they attack people. No, they do not more, because I killed them all, down to the very last. Do not react so. It was I who called the elves to Andoria, once sent my assistants who keep the canopy over the tower into oblivion, and I am afraid even to think how they are managing the predicament. And then, after you killed my closest friend and colleagues, Nimrim, why, I simply had no choice. I sent messages to the dwarves and elves. The dwarves had not yet responded, but the elves have come to the rescue. I'm sorry I brought so much grief upon you. But the elves? They seem to make no difference between undead and humans. They attacked me. And they paid the price. And so you had to destroy them too, Olaf. You're still acting first and thinking later. The elves, they must become our allies. Murder is not the way to forge an allies. Tell it to them. A high elf suddenly burst into the room. Archmage Rutho, glory to the eternal roots, you're alive. Oh, those undead near the tower. The elf sees you. Who's that with you? I think I've seen him before. That Viking, he's an enemy. Calm down, I'm not an enemy. My name is Olaf, son of Tormund, the fierce that's always missing. I came here, like yourself, to help the Archmage. Yes, that's correct. Avery, this is Vikings, just saved me from the clutches of the dead. But you tell me, why have you come? Did you send Las Khazad to check on me? Mighty Redsoul, Las Khazad is asking for your help. Our ships to the east are unable to land the troops. The call is all occupied by undead. We didn't think they would be so numerous. Las Khazad asked me to use your witchcraft to help, or lend our army, if it still exists. Your army. Unfortunately, my entire army and all my mages, the Archmage pauses and looks at you, died valiantly fighting the undead. Well, he lied for us. I myself have spent almost all my mana, and I shall need much time to restore my powers. But this man can help you. He has an army and considerable experience in dealing with the dead, with the undead. So is that not so, Olaf? What? That is so to say. Yes, yes. I will be happy to help you. This is it? And no one else? I don't disagree. He does look like a warrior. No, I look like a skald, but he smells like... Very well, human, Olaf. On behalf of my commander, Las Khazad, I ask you for your help. Take this sponge, it will signal soldiers that you are on our side. I'm ready. Where did the undead block your path? So... we got a branch. We can use it. A strange, almost intoxicating odor is coming from the branch. Do you want to taste this leaf from the twig? The leaf you bite offers a sour taste, and its fakes amazing, completely satisfying your thirst and hunger, giving you the feeling of calmness and peace at the same time. That's not all. You also discover that your mana is completely refilled. Well, my mana was completely refueled. Okay, there are no dragons in that army, so we have no problem. Let's get ready to rumble. And who's out of the picture? The cursed ghost, the skeleton archers. Both skeleton archers troops are out of the picture. That's very, very good. What we need now is power of light. Kavabanga! You know what? Hit them hard. That was not that clever, because now I have no way in getting through. On the other hand, I don't have to. Both archers are out of service. Oh crap. I should not play with my son on my hands. I'm a little bit distracted. Thanks to Slick Rounder, my army is strong enough even to win battles when the situation is that grim. So make room. Good work. Now we go that way. Okay, time to make short work of them. 233,000. That is not the top, but one of the highest I did get so far. No dragons. Easy target. Always remember, if they're dragons, we must take them down with the artifact. Skeleton archers and vampires are out of the line. That is good. We do that. I don't like your kind. $100,000. Not perfect, but it will have to do. Very nice. And I think the rest can be done easily. Let's do something for the rage. I better keep some rage. There might be some armies around here that are far stronger than I think. Get me a little bonus and get that guy out of my sight. Very good. Well, down they go. Perfect. And tops. Done. Impressive work. There are dragons with them. Dragons need special care. Oh, and look at this. It's already again out of commission. So we have to fight this thing first. This shield is simply getting too fast out of use. So to Bata, first of all, I want some burning here. Very good. Okay, I think they're all elves. Yes, there are. So I think best choice will be a little bonus. Oh wait, there is another thing we can do. Hell breath. We do fire damage. I could level that up. It does not work on all creatures. That's a shame. That would have been wonderful. If that would have worked on all creatures, that would have been totally gigantic, super, unbelievable great. So you keep that guy occupied. Problem is, now I can attack no one who's important. Okay, I must take down that tower. Could have used the rune, I'm getting old. Simply not concentrated enough. That will be my downfall one day. Let's see what they do. Okay. Very good. 2 targets left. Yes, that was obvious. Question is, what will he do? Great choice, brother. And wonderful. We keep our rage. You take down that thing. And get me some extra back in time. So wonderful. And the battle is won. I could have taken another chest of gold from Christina, but well, I'm not outperforming at the moment really, so just trying to get on with the game without making terrible mistakes. They have 10 dragons. That will be nowhere close enough to what I need. Okay, to battle. Well, only the ghosts are out of action. That could be a problem. First of all, I want this. Second of all, I want you all burning like hell. Not even closely as efficient as I hoped. Good, that worked. You sadly cannot reach anyone, but perhaps that will help. No, I cannot reach anyone. So go for the chest. Ah. Good. Very good. I very much doubt that 10 dragons will give me enough power to squeeze another attack point out of this. Where do you want to fly, my friend? Oh, well, fine by me. Good work. Let's get some money and some training. Grab it. Wonderful. You can do nothing, but you can take out the ghosts. Very good. That is all rubbish, so we take that. No dragons. Oh crap. Our artifact is not even closely powered. Well, it will have to do. want you to take care of the necromancers. So, to battle. First of all, we need the power of light. A little attack bonus and, well, not even closely to what I need, but the Black Knights are not out of order. That can be a serious problem. No problem. And I forgot to activate my special ability again. Might do it again, Rune. Let's see, how many of them are out? Wonderful. That will be a cake run. This army is simply too powerful. Do something for the experience, my big guy. These troops fit well in the army, but I do not like them that much. So, well, money is money. Get there carefully. Don't get yourself into anything you cannot handle. Very good. You destroyed all the undead which have been hindering the landing of the elven ships. You must quickly inform Retsu, though he may take the elves, that their way is clear. Yes, we will do that. We are professionals, are we not? So, Olaf, it's you. I'm trying to put the tower in order. I'm attempting to recreate the combination of spells that I used to defend it previously. Very well, enough of my magical affairs. How can I help you? Archmage, I bring good news. I destroyed the undead on the beach. Now no one shall disturb the elven lands. I think that means the elven landing. Really great news, Olaf. I immediately sent a magical messenger to my friend Lars Kendrick, saying the coast is clear. But tell me, Olaf, didn't you visit Greenwood? Didn't you realize that all those events were initiated by Prince Consort? Terrible things had happened in Greenwood, Renzo. Gulliford has collected a huge army of undead at his palace. With my brother standing as their commander, I fear he is bewitched. I expect something like that, Olaf. That traitor Gulliford, he had us all fooled. How did he muster such great power? I'm afraid we are approaching our toughest ordeal yet in our necromancer wars. And all my mages are dead. Retsu shrugs his shoulders coldly. But what about my brother? He's probably under some charm, a pretty simple but effective spell. You give a man some enchanted object, a ring or a horse or brooch, and he is forever yours. Actually, it's the most often used in magic school. I'm not good at it myself, but an enchanted item is picked up, you fall under the enchantment. I think something familiar have happened to your brother. And is there some magic that can destroy all these ghouls at once, Archmage? Yes, there is a certain magical ritual that is able to destroy all the ghouls in Andoria. Unfortunately, in order to perform this ritual, we require a key item, the Staff of Starlight, which you, well, I'm sure you regret that now. But what can I do now? Good question, Olaf. I think if you hope to correct your dad, you will need a large army and many allies. You will not succeed alone. But where shall I find allies, Archmage? By talking to Las Khazrid. He has an army stationed right here in Alania. I think he is connected with his headquarters as the Castle of Richard. Of course, he is unlikely to be pleasant with the idea of mounting a full-scale invasion in Darien, but I can't think of an alternative. Also, you are still able to contact your side. Gulliford's kingdom of the dead threatens to destroy all living creatures, all living races. Therefore, your personal allies in this war are against the undead. They are rebel, Rezo. It will be done. So, tell me, Rezo, do you know anything about a spell that can turn a man into a bear? In fact, anyone at the Archmage Magical Arts would be able to do that after only their 3rd year. It's a banal transmutation. I haven't done one of those in 50 years. Why do you ask? On the island of Istring I met a bear. It's a man who was transformed into a bear. I promised to help him and get him turned back into a man. Very noble of you, Olaf. Let me think what is to be done. Everything is so chaotic these days, all these disturbances. Do I still have the necessary ingredients? I'll need the fure of the enchanted polar pear, dried chameleon eyes, 2 rat tails, and a bunch of white parsley. Although I have the parsley growing on the windsill, and I still have a few rat tails left, and I just have a couple of eyes in the chest, so bring me that turf of the bear's fure and 2,000 gold coins. Then your friend will be disenchanted. A fetch of his truth hair? I shall do. Thank you, Archmage. Well, I bet that the gold is not part of the ritual. See what he sells. Mana potions, recite and trap. He sells horsemen, rune wizard, pyromages, priests, and no spells we have not. I cannot write, I have no hand free. I'm holding my son with my other hand, so no typing. We just must remember what we just bought. So let's talk to the guy here. So you're the man who handed Gullifor so 3 powerful artifacts. I can say I'm delighted to welcome you, but I will listen. My lab is Lars Kandrid, and I'm the commander-chief of the warriors of the forest of Alania. I'm Olaf, son of Tormund. Listen, Lars Kandrid, I accept full responsibility to the fact that Galliford possesses those artifacts, but I want to make up for my mistake. Well, go ahead and correct it then. What do you want from me, Olaf? Did you think I give you warriors or gold? No, I was hoping to forge an alliance with you against Gulliford. Only when we unite we can hope to stop what he has become. It's true, it's a good thing you understand the situation, but understand one thing further, Olaf. I do not trust the humans. For centuries, humans were entered into various treaties, agreements, alliances, and so forth with us. Then, after half a century or so, they always break them. True, my old friend Renzo watches for you, but certainly in your favor. I also helped my brothers with the landing, and that's fine too. But Lyn, Avery exceeded his authority by giving you the middle branch, so suddenly a noise outside the door interrupts his speech. I beg your pardon, sir, but I have urgent news. I just received a message that the 2nd flagship of the squadron, which just had landed, in short, it's disappeared. The flagship disappeared? How is that possible? Lost in the fog somewhere off Griffin Island, and the whole squadron plus the commander are on board. Elitera? She wasn't been found? Please send back ships to search her. We must find her. I want her back alive. The storm's rising, my lord. We're in danger of losing our remaining ships. Our captains won't have the necessary experience and knowledge of these local reefs. Now, if someone less inexpendable would risk, whom do you suggest? Lars Kandrid dismisses the messenger with a flick of his wrist. Tell me, friend Olaf, your Vikings are accustomed to the storms and squalls of harsh seas, are you not? I recall you mentioned something about an alliance, and an alliance between us is possible. But first, I would like to do me a favor. As you just heard, I lost one of our ships along with the commander and the entire crew. Seek out our missing people, offer them assistance if needed, and bring them back here safely. Then we can form an alliance. Deal? It seems I have little choice. Well, Lars Kendrick, I will help you. Take any ship amongst those who are moored along the shore and scour Triffin Island. If you find the commander, Elachev is alive, bring her back here. I wish you good luck, Viking. Okay. -20 rage, -2 attack. That's crap. We take it, but it's crap. We take it, but I don't like it. Are we in full numbers here? Yes, we are. I think we could park some of them here, because I think we need the room for something else. Because I was thinking of getting everything ready for my spider army, and I think we have something new to do here, if I'm not mistaken. That's the wrong way, but I remember it right. Yes. Well, human, will you not give me a minute for your time? You're fighting the undead, as are we, am I right? My team and I were scouting this place, and we noticed the necromancer slip inside the cave. Most likely there's a secret temple within. We've been watching the caves from that moment onwards, and so far none has appeared. Unless they have a secret exit, the necromancer must still be inside. Now this is the opportune moment to attack. So you're still waiting? Well, we're just scouts, Viking. We're sent for reinforcements, and they're very promised to send the Ents, but they're too slow moving. Yeah, we know that. We have Ents ourselves. We've been waiting so long, we could almost have grown roots ourselves. It's funny. You don't have no small army with you, and could certainly smoke a necromancer from his cave. If you're worried about your reward, that's easily solved. Our commander, Lars Kendrick, generally prefers to pay mercenaries, as not lose his own men in battle. So your commander would prefer to let other men fight and die for his battles. Well, as far as I'm concerned, as long as he pays, we can do as he chooses. Show me the cave. I think it's quite here. Oh, I can dig. Crap. Was there something? Doing that with one hand is really not easy. So, I better get ready. You wish to attack the enemy troop which guards this place? Of course, I hate necromancers. Get ready to full-scale attack those, whatever they are. Okay. Dorf, a smuggler and Moonshine, who along with his gang is hiding in the law by disguising remains as an undead army. Well, this guy's dumb. He really thought he can go through as an undead. Okay. Let's hit that guy hard. Good work. Let's give him hell. Okay. Very good. Attack, resistance, critical hits, and runes. Not my favorite. No attack bonus, sadly, but it will simply have to do. Okay, they're out. Fine by me. Don't step on the trap. Extremely good. Let's hope he's not casting any wild stuff at me. Oh no, he's not. It's a first round kill. He looks a lot like a necromancer. Oh, well, you asked for a thrashing. Oh, now my back will be itching for weeks. Tell me, who are you and what have I done to offend you? My name is Olaf. Who are you? I expected to find a necromancer here. And the necromancer. Come on, tell me what's going on. What you're talking about, boy? We're not the undead. We're just ordinary working people. Dort, they call me. And as to what's doing to on here, well, we're doing what we can to get by. I ask you, how else is an ordinary folk to survive in this terrible world? A bit of cheating here, a bit of robbing there, an occasional scram. In general, we've turned our hands into all kinds of different trades. Now, I'm afraid, laid my hands on a real moonshine distiller. A bargain, I can tell you. Why change into the clothes of an undead? The elven ranger brought me here. They thought this was a necromancer lair. Well, I have to admit, life's not always easy for us. It's a risky business, you see. Our sort are a dime a dozen in Alania. And if they were to find out that we'd got this device, well, they'd be itching to get their hands on it. But if people think that we're undead, no one would draft enough to come down here in a good faith without being forced to. You don't count, of course. Listen, you said the elves sent you, right? I suppose that means they're waiting outside watching the entrance. Could you do us a huge favor and keep everyone away from here? After all, we are kin, so to speak, one big family, same tribe and all. It would just be our little secret. And what do I tell the elves? Well, tell them to kill the necromancer. They probably won't fancy chancing our shelter and will remain secret. And for your average, we'll advance you a bit of gold. And I throw a whole pinch of beer. Favorite kid? Well, enough death for one day. You persuaded me. I will help you. Let's all make sure we keep our promises. Could you see again? Show me what you have rustled up while I was away. He has a hammer, that we know. He has useless boots. He has a lot of human troops that are no use to us. Wait, there was something to grab. Gold! Let's hope the elf buys it. You managed to take on the necromancer, Viking, with your army. I suppose you didn't encounter any difficulties. It was easy enough. There were quite a number of dead pretend in the cave. Now they're all destroyed. These creatures will no longer harm anyone. Great news, Viking, thank you. And of course here's your reward, as I promised. Now we'll have to skirt around half of the forest. Pleasure doing business with you. Oh yes, that's a pleasure. I don't think he's selling any new stuff. Ah, Walter, I sent you in a customer, a soldier. And there he is. A magic crystal. Well, I do not need a boat. I can fly. There is no shipwreck here. There is a cave. Well, we must be very, very careful here. Of course, spirit runes. Spider eggs are welcome for the spider army. Someone is closing in. But no problem, he's undead. Oh, and they have a chest. That's good. Okay, we will take down the necromancers by our ranged fighters. Let's get some power of light on the way. So, oh, that's bad. That hurt a lot. So my wife just wake up. That means I think that my son will wake up soon too. So can you do me a big favor and take down this guys? Thanks a lot. I will need some help here. You will get there, get a double move. Oh yeah, give them hell. Not even closely as efficient as I hoped. But let's get some money. They will all hit that little guy, and that's okay with me, because we'll turn back time and have him back in no time. And out. Wonderful. Yeah, whatever, I don't care. Oh, they both didn't move. Okay, first thing, hops. Second thing, turn back time. Wonderful work. You take that. You take that. You get the stuff, and we're totally happy. What is he going to do? Well, he's going right in it. Fine by me, and you cannot evade in that state. If you don't know that, my friend. Wonderful. There is one more target there. Another undead with a lot of spiders. Okay. Oh, I think my son will be waking up any minute now. And guess what? We cannot break through. So you wait. You get a little bit forward. Can you take down that bunch? Thank you. Give him hell. And very good. I think you just take the money. Oh crap. Could have been great. See what they do. They hunt crystals. No problem there. See what he does. I bet he activates his running ability and walks right into the trap. That's my boy. And up. Very good. Good. Can you take down these spiders for me? 148,000 damage. I think that would kill himself easily. Oh yes. He would kill himself triple time. And a level up! Hooray! And only one rune. And I cannot even look for crystals, sad as it is. Okay, these guys are no problem. If there are any spiders here, I cannot afford to kill them. I need to convince them to join my cause. Oh, great. Okay, you do nothing. He did survive that. That's unfortunate. Good work. You get a little bit forward. Nice. Well, I certainly don't care. Let's see what they do. I can still cast a spell, so tell you what, we go in there, because I think my son will be waking up soon, and then I want to be ready. Oh, come on, that sucks. This evasion. Okay. Was good, but not good enough. I have other ways to kill you. Slimy thing. Take down the big one. Very good. You just grapple something. I bet the snake. Yeah, thought as much. Tell you what, we take the sun. We take the money. My son, I think, is awakening. $3,000. Oh crap! I missed. And he's still alive. I'll tell you what. No, that is too dangerous. That is too dangerous. You will wait. You will do the trick. He could need a level up with a damage bonus. Crystal time. Very good. Spiders. 2000. That means I will get 10%. And my son wake up, so we end this here. See you next time. Bye.